Alright, welcome back YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about joint noises again. Last week we spoke about whether or not they are harmful, so check that out over there, whichever one the card will display the last video. But today we're going to be talking about what exactly these joint noises are, because I think a big reason as to why joint noises are perceived negatively and are perceived as being harmful is because they are just misunderstood or not entirely understood. So maybe clearing the air as to what exactly is occurring behind joint crepitus might help to reassure people as to why they are not harmful. So nevertheless, the most common joint noise is a synovial joint cavitation, which occurs through a process called tribonucleation. Now, I know this sounds like a lot of mumbo jumbo, but let me explain it simply. The synovial joint is the most common joint in the body, and it's most commonly found in articulating joints that are mobile. So, like our fingers, our knuckles, the facets in our neck, and our knees and our shoulders, our elbows, everything. They're all synovial joints. And synovial joint itself is a fibrous capsule with a fluid-filled matrix. And within this matrix is what we call synovial fluid. And that's where this cavitation or this tribonucleation occurs. When there is a pressure change within the joint or a quick separation of two articular surfaces, it causes the formation of nitrogen gas bubbles, which when collapsed causes a cavity. And it is believed that it is this cavity formation that produces the noise when you hear the clicking of your knuckles or the manipulations and adjustments that are commonly performed by chiropractors. These are simply synovial joint cavitations. It is perfectly normal, and as far as I'm aware, the evidence shows that it is not associated with arthritis or joint degeneration. There was even the famous, incredible experiment carried out by researcher Donald Unger, who habitually cracked only one side of his knuckles. So he only cracked one of his hands for a period of over 60 years to see if he would develop arthritis or any kind of pain and disability. And what do you know? He didn't. But in general, even though we don't have much research on crepitus, the research does seem to indicate that habitual knuckle cracking does not cause any harm. But these synovial joint cavitation pops and clicks and cracks aren't the only causes for noise within our joints. There are other possible causes for non-sinister joint noises, and some of these are hypothesized to be ligaments and tendons passing over small bony protuberances or muscles, the movement of air within tissues moving against one another, and a noise associated with surgery. But in general, your joints are incredibly cushioned by fluids and connective tissue. So whether or not you are aware of the anatomical cause of the noise, there is no need to worry unless there is subsequent swelling and pain, like I've described before. Wear and tear isn't really a thing, and your body adapts very well to stresses. So that's really all I have to say on the subject. That's all I know. That's all that we really know about the noises that come from joints. We do know quite a lot about the synovial joint cavitation itself, the process of tribonucleation within the synovial joints, that formation of nitrogen bubbles. But we don't know the other causes of joint noises, like the ligaments popping and snapping into place over one another, the movement of fluid within the joint, the movement of air within the matrix, and some type of noises that are associated with surgery. But nevertheless, all of those things have been shown to be relatively safe and risk-free, so there's no need to worry. Thank you for watching. This has been Bradley Cato, and let me know if you have any questions or concerns or thoughts or ideas for these videos and the topic itself. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.